Welcome to this week's edition of Valpo Football Preview. We visit with the head coach, Dale Carlson, as always. And Coach, you head to Drake this week. It's a program which has been one of the better PFL programs. 6 PFL championships I think they've won. But this year they're struggling scoring some points. Their defense seems to be good. Unlike a lot of the other PFL teams, their games are a little more low scoring. What are you expecting them this week?
Hey, when you watch the video, Drake is still a very talented football team. Maybe not quite to the level that they've been the last couple of years, which the game scores definitely show. They had a special quarterback the last few years, and he's not there. But they're still big. They're still strong. They're still very aggressive on defense. Got a big offensive line. They're trying to run the zone play and just run you over. They have the last couple of weeks been throwing the ball a little bit more, which is kind of characteristic for them, not getting as much production in the run. So we've got to prepare for the pass. But yet, last year they hurt us, on some play action things. So we're gonna have to make sure that we don't fall asleep on the run and get it with a big play on a play action.
You had mentioned that they're starting to throw the ball more because their quarterback Andy Rice, first year, and it seems like he's starting to. You look at the numbers, getting better and better with each week. He did throw for 330 last week against Butler. So. You can't discount their passing game right now.
Oh, absolutely not. Now, you don't know if that's been a byproduct that they haven't been able to run the ball like they're accustomed to, because when you do look at the rushing stats, they haven't been able to generate as many yards on the ground as they have in the last few years.
All right. Obviously, to win a game at Drake, you got to play 4 consistent quarters, and we've seen in recent weeks a couple good quarters and then struggle at times. Obviously, the big problem this past week was scoring in the red zone. Any opportunities against Drake, you have to take advantage of.
Absolutely. We talked a lot about Sunday watching the game from Saturday with the players, and those opportunities in the red zone don't come up that many times, and you have to make those plays. And unfortunately, we had a couple opportunities. Dropped one pass, got stopped on a 4th down, and threw an interception. So we can't go into that situation and not come out with points. That's got to change this week.
We've talked in recent weeks that there have been some good play from the front 7, and again, we saw that this past Saturday. The problems continue to be giving up the big plays in the pass game. What has been done to try to stop that?
Well, we were a little concerned this past week. We felt that, Moorhead's 2 slot receivers, and they were the ones that hurt us. We knew we were going to have some problems with them in space. We've got to get back to, just coaching the fundamentals and techniques of getting a little bit better, more pressure on the quarterback, and we've got to do a better job of, sticking with the receivers in our zone, but also I think making sure we understand the concepts of what we're seeing. But it's about going back and trying to hammer out making those 5 or 6 plays, because really when it comes down to it, when we watch the game from last week, there's literally 6 plays. If we make them, it's a different game.
On a positive note, you guys are starting to take the football away. Another good week in takeaways for this past week. If that continues, certainly an upswing for the final month.
Well, you would think, as football coaches, we talk about the most important stat in the game, and that's who wins the turnover takeaway battle. And we've won it 3 times this year, and we've lost those 3 games.
Yeah.
So, we got to keep doing it, though, because whenever you protect the football and then take it away, that gives you a chance to have some success.
Good luck against the Bulldogs.
Thanks, Todd.
The head coach, Dale Carlson. Thanks for joining us this week on Valpo Football Preview.